Juggernaut. Oh yes, they did need a cat.
Mirana.
Visage.
Radiant only going for a one random. Dare has gone all out on the random strategy.
Mirana.
Just some shuffling, I guess. Alright, we are into the strategy time, at the end of strategy time, and the game is about to start. And I'm really interested in what means difficult. Shadow Demon Wish Doctor is a formidable ganking combination. And there we have it. The game starts after the tower showdown. Let's see the starting items. Juggernaut starting
Prepare
with
to
a
make
Quelling
way.
Blade.
Who made you
Flame of
captain?
Pain
It's
is
pronounced
starting with
Admiral.
8 tangos. That's a lot. Okay, and is given even more tangos. Flame of Pain. I'm on the directed camera. I should change it to free camera and hide that. My FPS is decent right now. So Invoker has 4 tangos. This is a game of tangos, guys. Juggernaut saving up some gold. Not a very slot efficient start. Let's see. Shadow Demon very standard. With an Orb of Venom might be easier to net kills. And I'm still surprised at the 8
30 seconds to
tangos. I don't
battle.
know where one tango went. Witch Doctor conservative start. Terrorblade is the only item slots that I could have predicted. Visage, okay, it should be a Visage mid. He was not given any tangos, not too many friends, I guess. Are we seeing a jungle
Now we
Sand King?
get the good stuff.
An Iron Talon starts, is that even a thing now?
The realm.
Mirana starting with 3 clarities and no health regeneration. And it's an Earth Spirit off lane. Only starting with regen items, 4 tangos, an enchanted mango, a clarity, and a salve. Well played, sir.
I mine your gold.
I'll reduce a little bit of the audio volume. Okay, this should be good. Alright, let's again look at the lanes. Mid looks fairly standard. Invoker can deal a lot of harassment to Visage, but it will be a difficult kill. Mirana into the enemy jungle and farming with arrow. Queen of Pain will again, it should be a good lane for Terrorblade. Actually, it should be a good lane for both of them because in initial levels, QP relies a lot on physical harassment and Terrorblade has a naturally high armor. But both of them are left top to their devices. So let's see how that pans out. So they have basically Dire has gone for a double jungle. So Terrorblade is alone, Mirana, SK and jungling, Visage and Earth Spirit solo laning mid and off. Let's see how Juggernaut is doing. Juggernaut should be a fairly decent start. Earth Spirit does not have a lot to deal with this trial lane, and Witch Doctor should be able to pull and stack for Juggernaut's quick farm, flash farming. I still find this a very weird laning strategy from Dire.
The prize
Be
is
a
mine.
quick steal on the rune. SK. That's another thing I'm not sure of. I don't know how it works. If I was jungling SK, I would either take a Sandstorm or Caustic Finale. I'm not sure how the stun works when
I'll
you're
take
jungling
that.
as a SK. Okay, mid has been ganked. Shadow Demon. He will be slowed. This should be a kill. That's a lot of damage. but he dies eventually. Soul Assumption does as much damage as has been dealt to the hero in the vicinity. So that is a quick first blood at less than 3 minutes. Mirana still level 2 and still no regeneration. It's very interesting. What is Invoker going for?
Radiant's
Midas,
courier
very
has been
standard.
killed.
Radiant's courier has been killed in the bottom. I missed that. Earth Spirit
by
caught.
me.
He might fall down if he gets stunned. Will he? I don't think. Yeah, he's safe. That's well played, Earth Spirit. Courier snipe using his rolling boulder. Alright. It's fairly interesting game. So now is the time when QOP should be able to deal easy harassment on Terrorblade. She's gone for 2 points in Shadow Strike, and that deals enough damage to keep Terrorblade slightly at bay. Shadow Demon has gone for healing. Witch Doctor has stacked a lot. Juggernaut should be able to farm fairly quickly. So if we look at Radiant side, Invoker and Juggernaut are farming fairly well, and Dire has been compromising their lanes by putting 2 heroes in the jungle. I still don't understand why QOP has had 8 tangos. And she's not even... This is the first tango she's consumed while in laning phase. Stout Shield is rather interesting on a ranged hero because it doesn't give you that much efficiency, but even that 8 damage block can be decent in a lane against TB. So I won't feel committal on that. So there's a double damage rune at top.
Just what the
It's
Radiant's
not
top
been
tower
spotted
is on the
yet.
rocks.
Okay, mid might get ganked again. They don't have the correct vision. They still didn't take the DD. Super interesting. Bot might get ganked. Mirana has come in for the gank. Not sure. Okay, if Earth Spirit gets caught, he should be pretty dead.
set?
Alright, the initiation by Earth Spirit, Witch Doctor running back. Mirana is there for a follow-up. But Earth Spirit should die. It's a good coconut thrown out by Witch Doctor, but the Deep's intercepted, and this fight has turned out for the Dire. It's just slightly difficult to digest. Can they get another? It's a very close arrow. Meanwhile, so that'll cause a close to the offlane for Dire. I'm very surprised Juggernaut died. What has he built? Okay, he's put in 2 points on healing ward. Fair enough, but I'm not too sure of this build because if it is Earth Spirit alone at bot, you could really pressure him super hard. You should already have some kind of heal coming from Witch Doctor. So I'm not sure of this build. I think healing ward should have been taken much later. So the double damage rune won't be used. It will be left for the 6 minute swap of runes. So Mirana now being active slowly. Top lane has been fairly untouched. Yeah, I want to take a look at the last hit and denies. That is expected. This is where QOP is difficult to lane against. 28 and 9. But having so because Dire has been fairly inactive because of the jungle, we see that all 3 lanes have had a lot of denies. QOP, Invoker, and Juggernaut. It's kind of insane. But since Radiant has not okay with Gank, Soul Assumption, oh my god, that's a lot of damage. This is exactly where Visage shines. He's got 4 points in Soul Assumption. I'm not sure if that is the build we always see, but the armor,
I'll take your tribute.
the damage reduction is insane. And he might,
Dire's
It's
middle
difficult.
tower is drowning.
but he might get a kill on Invoker. It's Sunstrike, but he won't follow because of the shrine.
Dire's
I'm having
middle
some
tower
issue with
is
the mouse,
drowning.
but it should be fine. That's a lot of stacks. and Juggernaut is not in a position to take these. To be very honest, Nod is dire top. Okay. He has a Sunder, but I'm not sure how usable that will be. No, at least it's become a twin off.
Dyer's courier just went belly up.
Alright, another courier kill. I missed that. In the meantime, a quick scream of pain. Sonic Wave. It's a scream of pain in third skill. So yeah, Terrorblade was pretty much left to his own devices, not really helped by the Dire
Worthy
supports,
tribute.
if Dire's can be said to have supports. Yeah, not really any vision items on any of them, and this is pretty surprising. What else is surprising is another double damage Luna Surface. It's a very good initiation by Earth Spirit. He should die. Yep, this doctor is pretty dead. Juggernaut, if he's not careful, he'll die too. But yeah, okay. This is not where you cast your healing ward. That was a mistake. Alright, Invoker trying to go for the kill. It's a slow. Can he get the Sauzasham in with the full damage? This is going to be close. And Invoker is dead. Not enough regeneration to work with him. In the meantime, we see that Terrorblade is pushing. He has Metamorphosis on if he wants to push, but mid is where the actual fight is happening even more. A kill on Mirana in bot. Visage should die here. He doesn't have mana for a soul assumption, and if he's not careful with his minions, alright, he gets a kill with his minions. Sorry, two abrupt fights happen, one at mid and one at bot. Top still being pushed mercilessly because of the fights at other lanes. SK doesn't care. SK is level 2, almost 10 minutes in the game.
Attack the heroes.
This game doesn't make sense to me when I look at SK. Anyway, so is QP jungling? No, just kidding. QP is going for a quick Orchid, and top, it's gone.
Radiant's top tower
The stack still
just got
uncontested.
sent to the
So
bottom.
this creep, Sati Tormentor? No, wait, yeah. His unholy aura is because of which it's very difficult to contest this stack. They get 6 regen, which is insane. They're dead. This mid lane has been turned out to be fairly interesting. This was an Invoker. So Invoker is fairly able to handle the lanes on his own because of his regen, attack speed, and very strong counter offensive skills. But Vishal has shown that his survivability and damage when he is being damaged is insanely capable. Mirana is trying to contest this stack. I think we need to kill the Saturate first. It's a stun. I think it's only level 1 stun. No, it's a level 2 stun and Maledict. Alright, so not a very good lane for Terrorblade, but not something that you cannot solve. Mid, probably Tidal is probably looking for a kill. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy because the Medallion of Courage should be a start work for Tidal and go to fight to overcome. This bot ward has I'm not sure, maybe should have figured out by now that there's a ward here, but they are not being affected.
Dominating!